Hello to the second episode of 3-Minute Design. Today I want to talk about the concept of breadboarding. You see, I've been doing workshops and different kinds of wireframes for a long time now, but I have an issue with user stories. You see, the thing is, they are very unintuitive. It's very hard to operate on them, and you don't really see the scope of the whole app, of the whole website, right? So that's the issue. So what I always used were the wireframes, kind of like storyboarding in design sprints, right? That you do screens of an app and then you just go through them. The problem is when you go into the wireframes, people sometimes focus too much on how does it look like and not on how does it work like. For example, I've seen situations like, no, this button should be in another place, right? Well, you don't really want to talk about this kind of things at the very beginning. You just want to figure out how it's gonna work like, right? So here I'm gonna show you the usually when you do this kind of things, you create a wireframes, right? So for example, on wireframes, you do something like this, and here we'll have a button, let's say, and then you go like, all right, so this goes to the next screen that, for example, has some pictures, I don't know, maybe some text in here, and I don't know, something like that, right? Let's read it as a call to action. So you see, it's a very handy way to see this thing, but it also can, in effect, people can focus on design too much. So there is this idea of breadboarding that you take an, for example, screen, then you write on all the functions that should be in it. So for example, I don't know, text, image of a cat, for example. That's strange app. And then, for example, some kind of CDA with, you name it, right? And then you think, all right. And then on the next screen, maybe we should name it this, like a welcome screen. Welcome screen. You also will have, so this call to action goes to the next screen, right? And all right, it should be actually like this. And yeah, from this you name the functions, all the elements like text, image, you name it. So it's much easier to understand than user stories, and it's not design focused as wireframes. Hope it helps, and see ya.